Oh boy, here we go. Again, with this particular part of the LP. Right now I'm just doing some checkups, making sure everything's working, broadcasting's doing fine. It looks like we're on air, but I'm still waiting for my YouTube to pull it up. Just so I can hurry up and get started with this. Okay, so almost done setting it up. Da 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 da. So you probably noticed the name of this video is a little out there. And that's because of the particular legends surrounding our next major foe, the Valravn. This interpretation of Valravn from Hellblade is a little different from the source material from my understanding and research. As it turns out, as we heard from the beginning, last time we did a segment on this game, Valravn was a god of illusions. In that, you know, this is going to tie in heavily with the psychosis and the visual and auditory hallucinations. It's quite in depth with the theme there. But the reason behind the video title, the baby eater joke, is because in real Norse mythology, a Valravn is actually a type of winged raven knight, I believe. And they would actually transform from normal ravens, I believe, because they made some sort of deal with a would-be mother, and they would eventually get a child that the mother had conceived later on, and they would consume the heart of that child, and they would become an awesome metal Valravn knight, or, you know, something along those lines. They were really cool. I don't get the whole, why do you eat the heart of an infant and become a knight thing. I don't know, Norse mythology is crazy as hell sometimes, but that's how it is. Also, we missed something, and I only just noticed it after I finished the recording, so we're going to do this.
Senua. We each walk these lands, gazing towards different horizons. Some of us are further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
So, if you look behind this waterfall, and it is a bit hard to see, but you can get a glimpse of a human face, or it looks like it does look like a human face somewhat. And Senua can sacrifice... Wait, what? What? Sacrifice? Already I'm going crazy. But Senua can concentrate on these things, and she can receive, like, some advice from her mother. Or at least I believe it's her mother. And if you look through the water and you gaze at it, you can see that it's kind of making a human face with the way it's splashing off the rocks. And I feel like that's a very impressive visual design they've got going there. I was pleased with this. And there are multiple things of these, like faces carved into the natural topography of the game. And I will do my best to find all these. I'm not even sure I found this one the first time I played through this game. I only just caught it as soon as I stopped recording last time. I'm glad I did. So yeah, that's a neat little Easter egg I get to show you guys, and hopefully we'll find some more. Now, I remember during the Valravn part, the first time I played this, I got all turned around, so I'm glad to ask you guys to bear with me. Because this part kind of sucked. I got all turned around everything. Alright.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Alright, so we're gonna go fight Valravan the Baby Eater, guys. And after we defeat Valravan, we should be able to get that gate to open. Man, this game is beautiful. Here, of course, we have some ancient ruins.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Nice. So, obviously, we're getting the classic case of your eugenics suck. Your expressed phenotype is undesirable. Get out of here. I believe that the rune stones that glow blue is from my previous playthrough. Ones that grow red or glow red are the ones I have not been able to find on my first go. The ones that glow blue I have seen before, but of course I'm viewing them again for, you know, LP purposes. Wind chimes. Always a favorite. Okay.
Illusion hides the path to Valravan. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
So this is where things get a little bit trippy. And I say that with the previous segment behind us having all that it had to occur. People burning. And of course you've got the voices calling Senua an idiot, getting some of that antagonistic factor in there. So I'm sorry if I stumble over my words at times and whatnot. I'm still new to this LPing thing, and I'm honestly talking to myself while pretending to have an audience. So it kind of helps with a bit of public speaking. I'm still getting used to that factor. Okay, now this is going to be the trippiness I mentioned earlier. Now watch this. Eh. 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 Cool, huh? Now we go through this gate.
It's funny.
Trippy, huh?
We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
And of course, you have to go through the gate a certain way or it won't work. So, I love this. It's like the Prey Portal concept, if you've ever played Prey 2006, but on roids. That game had portals to areas that were kind of similar and whatnot, and would change a little bit of the area so you could access it. But this is on a whole nother level. with the visual and audio cues. Okay. Okay. Man, my memory must be shot to pieces because I remember none of this. Oh. Kids, I'm dumb. If you haven't gleaned that already. The darkness comes again. I suspect we're about to get a fight, and hopefully I don't get jump scared again. I don't know why I got scared that last time, it's just... it happens. I mean, you see a giant dude who's about 6'5", brandishing a sword. He's an absolute beefcake coming at you. I mean, what you gonna do? Oh no, I seem to have got myself trapped on geometry. Yo, what's good? Anybody smoking big doinks up in here? Yeah, this is a perfect place for a fight, actually.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
We're seriously about to get our next fight here. I mean, if not here, then where? So we've got another human sacrifice. I assume this time to Valravn. Actually, yeah, these burned bodies look like they, Someone's sacrificing a cert around here? Alright, when's the next fight? Come on. Yep. Always doing the come at me, bro. Okay. That stab attack is actually really overpowered. It hits twice, it can stumble them.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
Oh, I can parry the mace! Nice! Okay, well now that we learned that... Ow. Oh! Thanks for that. I'll take you out first, sir. See, that even interrupts attacks. That stab move is overpowered. Ow. Uh-oh. Thank you for that. Ow. I am terrible at the combat in this game. Or at least I gotta pick back up on it. Come on. There we go. Oh wow, thanks for the vote of confidence again.
He's done. Finish him. Finish him. Strike him.
So yeah, they've started introducing the
will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
So yeah, they've started introducing the mace enemies into regular combat. It's no longer, you know, a special type. That's your heavy. They hit hard. Occasionally they show up with a shield and whatnot. It's just, you know, they're gonna be jerks. Okay, now I do remember this one. I just gotta find a way up there. There's probably a ladder or something. Wait. Hold up. I think this is a visual, like, Maybe? No? I know that some of these puzzles are multi-faceted in there. Okay.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Got it, boss.
What you have seen, truth. Look how much has changed.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, so this is how it's gonna work out. Okay, so I think I might need to get to another angle on that one. Oh, yeah, there we go. That triggered the visual puzzle. My bad. Okay. But yeah, I have no way of telling if those enemies that are coming after Senua are real or more of the...
Align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Yeah, see, there we go. So I've got an interesting little headcanon involving the story of this game, which I believe anyone could probably surmise from just spending a little bit of time with it. But we know that Druth was someone from her past who told her all these stories of the Northmen. The Northmen, you know, of course, being the Nords, and tells their gods. It's interesting because I feel like Senua's particular brand of psychosis has molded itself in such a way that it's bringing the Norse legends to life in her mind. Though that may only be partially correct.
It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
Oh no, these are my kinds of woods. Forests like this are always nice. Memories of hanging out with friends, pretending to fight with sticks. Those were our swords back in the days. Of course, I was a malevolent little bastard and often hit people in the face and made them cry. Okay. Aha. I don't know if that'll do anything just yet, but... No? Okay, hold on. I'll figure it out here momentarily. I'm not getting really any cues. I feel like it's supposed to be that little stand that's different. No? Yes? No? Perhaps I'm hitting the wrong piece of the puzzle in the wrong order. Oh, there's the gate. Yep. Okay, give me a minute. I just want to check over here real quick though. Bumbling on through. The reason why I'm checking everything is just because I know I've played this game before, so it's kind of like I'm getting tricked a little bit with the, or I'm tricking myself thinking that there are parts of the puzzle that aren't actually parts of the puzzle, if you catch my drift. Okay, so we can't open that just yet. So we can probably go under here. Wait, but what exactly does that do? Does that do anything for us? Man, every time. I probably look like the biggest fool playing this game to you guys. Just because I can't remember how this is supposed to go. Okay, we've got the ruins there. Senua, despite being one of the fittest people I think I've seen in video games, apparently can't lift herself up and over that rock, but hey, that's fine. You guys have probably already seen where I'm supposed to go, and I'm being ignorant, which is, suffice to say, kind of sad. Perhaps I'm just supposed to go all the way over here and then proceed to... Oh my god, do I have to every time?
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
I'm playing myself. I'm honestly playing myself because the illusions don't trigger until I actually look at the door corresponding to them. Also, the phrase I was looking for last time for the audio technique for the voices, it was binaural audio, I believe. Okay. Is that changing anything, though? No, but that does. Oh, okay. So in a way, I was kind of right.
Challenge me.
Aw, that's him. That's our boy right there.
There he is. He's gone. He disappeared.
Oh.
Where'd he go? Where is he? It's all your fault.
Hey, chill with the accusative.
Focus. You need to focus. Focus.
Aha. Uh-huh. Alright, that's cool, but let's check over here real quick just to be safe. Oh, these voices are trippy, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit creepy, but I love the ambience in this area, or the ambience, however you want to say that word. Makes you kind of just want to chill back and listen to it for a little bit, which I certainly have. Like, my first time running through this, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of being pragmatic in this situation. But what I will do is I'll continue to explore. So obviously can't get over there through just that alone. The hell? Oh, okay. These illusions make these areas seem bigger than they really are, and you kind of just lose sense of space and direction a little bit, or at least I do. I don't know why, it triggers that phenomenon, and I don't know if that's happened to the mass majority of players who've engaged this game. But if it has, excellent design on the Ninja Theory Studios' part. We'll get him. If you ever want to scare a Durgil, always make your antagonist have that uncontrollable zombie Japanese ghost twitching deal going on.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance.
Just making sure.
Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Oh. The voices taking a more antagonistic turn. They were mischievous at first, but now they're just flat out insulting Senua. Like, this is the upgrade of doubting yourself. Like, you can tell yourself you're stupid, but when you have the voices in your head telling you you're stupid and it's piling on, that seems a bit more extreme than a little bit of self-doubt. So that's both gates opened. That's a good thing. We'll probably need that done. I don't know which should come first, me crossing this little pathway or going up that ladder on it. Maybe I should go towards Valraven, but my temptation to go over here supersedes anything that is progress. And there was nothing here, I'm an idiot. Wait a second. Okay, I think I get it. Will you chill with that? Okay, so we walk through this.
She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get up? Must be magic.
So that's established the
Raven. Tricking her. Raven. How can she get up? Bait. It's him.
fight?
Magic.
No? Okay.
It's not. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
That binaural audio though. Okay, so that restores the portion that we can climb upon. And walking through that gate made sure we can find a way to get up there. So I think this might be the right way. Valraven's symbols again. Oh hey, this one's red! I never got to this one before!
The Northmen say that Odin has two ravens. Their names are Thought and Memory, and each day he sends them out to fly all across the world. Upon their return, they perch on his shoulders and tell him everything they have seen and heard. In this way, he learns of things far and wide, and for this reason, he is called the Raven God. Senua, like Odin, you must seek wisdom through thought and memory, if you are to succeed in the quest.
Alright, so that one I actually missed the first time around, so yeah, I'm glad I found that, and we got a little bit of lore as well. Nice. Odin and his pet ravens. Okay, we'll go through here. Reestablish a little fort.
What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the song of Van Raven, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Oh, hello there.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods. Creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. Deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Let's go anywhere but the main progression route. I think that's close anyways, but we'll give it a try. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get rejected. Like a prom date.
Valravan, he's there. Has to find another route.
Truth says there's always another route.
Find a way.
In a land of grey orange trees.
There's a different way.
And stone dragons. Yeah, this is a fight. This has to be. There's no way it's not. Yep. Y'all some sneaky assholes, you know that? Did I hear that right? Did they say grenade? What?
Behind you!
Oh! Why are you guys so big? It's like you belong in Fist of the North Star. Did you find like a steroid factory? Holy shit. Oh shit. Come on. Anyone other for me? No, yeah, there's one right there. So these guys can be interrupted. And killed off fairly easily. Ah! Dumb move. Come on, swing. Swing at me, bro. Oh! Okay, bash me. That's a smarter move. Punish my mistakes. Damn! There we go. Any more? 2 more. Got it. Okay, he's gone. I'm constantly moving my right stick just to make sure nobody else is spawning in. Good move if you don't want to get a cheap shot in on you if you're not fast enough to heed the voices. So that was a risky knee, but it paid off.
Take him down. Take him down.
Any more? Now we're done. Oh? Huh. I don't know if I've gotten that one. Can I climb up there? Yeah, I got this one, but we'll check it out anyways.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Great curving eyebrows. So over there we have that structure that we're trying to open the gate to. I hadn't realized we've walked so far, unless, you know, also not part of the psychosis still. And I believe that over there is Cert's domain, or was. Never really got that last time I looked around. I'm picking up on details I've never seen before. I really like that. Okay. Now, what is a man to do? What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? Okay. Trying not to miss anything important. My overcautiousness will probably be my downfall in regards to that. Okay, so we're in.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Okay, so to trigger the illusions, do I have to view the gate first, or... I probably have to view the gate somehow, some way. There's a lore stone. Yep, we've got this one before too.
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the world tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded one way of seeing for another.
I have a very good friend who'd like that little equivalent exchange. Also, if you're really into God of War, this is where you brush up on your lore. Can't go down there? No? Maybe? Help! So this was probably a battleground of some sort. You can see by the ramparts, and I guess... Oh boy. Okay, there's a symbol. This is the structure we want to break into. So many Valravens.
Valravens. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus, listen.
So this area is obviously pretty wide open.
This reminds some the forest. Where? Which forest? She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds? She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own. Did she break the darkness? No. It nearly killed her.
Wait.
But she tried. Druth helped her. If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness.
Maybe?
But she didn't work.
No?
She thought her curse would affect him. She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died. She thought the curse made her tainted. Druth helped her.
Thankfully, psychological anomalies are not STDs. And I'll cross that one off the list for things to say to get into hell. Because I'm going there after that. Oh, okay, that's a good start. Is there like intentional redundancy like in this level? Like via design? I feel like there's intentional redundancies. Yeah, not that side. Well, as my curiosity always gets me when logic dictates that that's probably not the way it's gonna go anyways. Alright. And here we have one of Valravan's solution gates. That clears the way. Sorry, got mesmerized by that for a moment. Anyways, let's continue. Alrighty. Now, if memory serves me correctly, hold on, there might be a secret in here. I believe, well, this one's a bit of an obvious secret, so I probably already found this one a while back. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep, found it.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
I sacrificed myself to myself in order to learn. Wow, that's the greatest. That's like the best roundabout way to go through things. Odin, you're a real G, my dude. Alright, so I believe that I will have to go back through that illusionary gate. Or illusory. Might be saying that word wrong. I do not die that my verbal exposition can be terribly flawed. Hopefully I've stopped a little bit with the uhs and all that crap. I'll see later this recording. I think I'm getting better about it, but like I said, I'll see. It's just a habit you have to break. Oh, come on. Go. Thank you. Okay, so this gets rid of some of the fake ones.
The ravens. They've gone. No, half of them have gone. They've gone. Some are still there. But where? Oh, Raven's helping. No, he's not helping. It's a trick. Quiet.
Out in the wilds, in cold winter woods,
Where?
she no longer felt fit for this world. She always gave in to the darkness.
So, allow me my curiosity.
She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
Okay, I don't think that'll do anything. But, yeah, a little background information. Dillion's head, which is romantically worn on the hip. There's nothing more romantic than wearing your deceased lover's head from the hip on the cord of your belt. But yeah, Dillion was probably one of the few people in Senua's society that did not give up on her. In fact, you know, the two were madly in love. And just how far will you go to get back someone you love, even if they're gone? Okay, so that's the return portion of that puzzle, I believe. This game, paying attention to it, lots of good philosophical questions that come from this. Aside from the insight we are provided. Okay, this bridge, hold on. I think I see a way through. Yeah, here. Kinda wanna know what he's singing. It's strangely alluring. The song of a potential eldritch abomination. Okay, so we're definitely not getting through that way. Okay. So I'm just checking the area out. Let me kick down this bridge. That's going to probably be important here later on. Bring it down. I'm sure there weren't any runestones earlier, but I just kind of want to look just to double check myself before I wreck myself. Yep. You know, it's strange because you guys can hear the voices going on just as well as I can. You get accustomed to it. Like, you know when to listen and know when to not listen at some points. It's just... I don't know, it's a bit disturbing that way. Like, you just kind of get used to him, you know? And there, he's not.
The ravens. They were gone, no? Still three. There's three. Where have they gone? She did it. What does it mean?
Looking back, I was so naive to
Okay,
think
what
she
angle
plunged
should I
on
do?
her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the glow, the smallest hints of shape, sound, thought, grew in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
There we go.
Broke. The gate is open. Open.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillion before her time comes?
We'll get you out of hell, Dillion. We will get you out of hell. All right. Oh, gotta love those effects.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
This one's fairly interesting. It's like a bird's nest. Oh, let me see if I can remember the correct way to get up there, or at least find it. Oh, yeah, that might be something right there. So we'll follow the critical path. No, we won't, apparently. Okay. No? How did this go the last time? I'll figure this out. With my time and your patience, we can do anything together. Oh. What did I just say? With my time and your patience? Okay, that should fix the path for us. I think.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
So there you have it. Druth, real name Findan. Family lost to the Northmen. Now, if I remember correctly. No? Yes? Maybe? No? Okay. Where am I going? Did I derp? Oh, wait a sec. I think I know what I did wrong. No? Hold on, I think I did something wrong. Did I come in from the wrong angle, or what do? So I don't really know if steering the stick has any control on this aside from... Whoa! Aside from going forward. I don't know if that's something to make you think it's going to happen and get you to stay engaged or what, but... Truth is my truth. And there it is.
The gate is open.
Oh no!
It's coming back for me.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning your mind in fear, deeper, deeper, driving you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness, she remembered what he told her.
Hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Valravn. God. Oh, okay. Okay, this fight. I remember this fight being a little bit stressful. Ah, that strike follows. Get up. Oh god. Get some damage in on him with the focus mirror. It's always R1 to guard. Oh, now you're bringing cronies in, huh? Okay, so this gives me an opportunity to heal up, thankfully. Nope. Don't think so. Ah! Not what I was trying to do. Oh no! Poof! Get parried by a mortal, Valraven. Oh, I can parry those back. Nice. Uh-oh. Ow. Okay, I really need to learn how to block that properly. If you can, is that blockable? I don't even know if that's. Oh. I think you're a little bit more durable than Sir. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Every time. I don't know if I can defend against that. Okay. Any more? No? So Valravan's a really fun fight. It's just he's extremely intimidating. This game, it manages to stress you out, my dude. 3. Come on. What's good? Oh, okay, good power attack. So, Assassin's Creed 1 had this thing where it valued the last bit of your life bar over the remaining bit, so it could make you feel like you were pulling a really epic comeback when in fact you had more health than it let on. I wonder if this game does the same thing, like mechanic-wise. Follow through. Oh, are you doing your invincible BS now? What attack's coming? Okay. Did you just parry me, my boy? So Valravan getting a little bit more difficult. I don't think I can slow-mo him with the mirror anymore, and he occasionally goes in an invincible state that can only be, you know, dealt with using the mirror. Oof. Not this time, my boy. I love your moveset.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
The mark of Valravan. One of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for truth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming.
So that was Valravan, God of Illusion, repurposed, of course, in lore purposes for this game, but still effective. I didn't see the face stone, or if there was a human face anywhere in these ruins. I might have missed it again. I sincerely hope I didn't, but I can't make any promises that that isn't the case.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And then she saw them. Elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees, mountains, caves.
What? Okay. So it occasionally feels like the geography of this game flips itself on its head, which led to some mass confusion for me actually getting out of this portion of the map. The first time I ever played it. This is just me exploring for the face, if it even is here. I don't know, I'm not going to keep us here like freaking forever. Okay, and this must have been where we did the first Valravan gate. So yeah, using the logic, and I use that term loosely, but you know, the logic behind Psychosis in order to make intricate and interesting puzzles that tie in with both the lore of the actual affliction and the game, and just the blend between the two, you know, genius is a word that should not really be stressed to, or it's not really a word that should be used lightly, but this is fucking genius in my opinion.
They're there, if you look for them.
Yo, that implication though, where is it? Where's that face? Give me your face. I will wear your face! Oh.
Mother. Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galena. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
No messages left. So, I believe that's an implication that this, that the psychosis that Senua apparently suffers from was first experienced by her mother. Not sure what brought it in on her case, but here I go with us again. I'm not sure if like psychotic breaks are inherited. I don't want to say they are. I unfortunately haven't researched that part of it, so I can't tell you if it is or isn't, so I do encourage you to do your own research there. But I'm sure it's not hereditary. Then again, I could be wrong. And that's actually a scary thought if it is hereditary. But like I said, I doubt it is. I don't think it works like that. You know, they find a correlation, or if there's been some studies that find some correlations between that, then you know, just I'm more than welcome to being proven wrong at, you know, the table of discourse. So that implies that that might have supposed to be the original first boss, maybe? Because I did Cert first, and that face was more well hidden. Oh.
On the mark of Cert, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Alright, we're going to go save our husband. So I have stopped Ragnarok from happening because we murdered Cert. We're opening the gate. Shut up. No. I want to hear it.
So dark, it's dark, the darkness. Only the dead may cross it.
Truth? Anyone?
You're alone now,
There is
homie. Give me
no
your
one
bite.
here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Very poetic coming from a demon.
A gaze, averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer, led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
I wanna go back, mommy! I wanna go back! Nah. Okay. So I'm very tempted to go ahead and continue on with this, because Valravn's section isn't nearly as stressful as Cirque's. I think what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to end this segment for a little bit, and then I might pick it up and return right back to it again, maybe a little bit later tonight, I'm not sure. To anyone who might have been watching it and still might be watching, I'm not even sure if anyone's there right now. I appreciate you coming along, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Till then, it's been a pleasure, and you all have a nice night.